Hello, my name is Sean Arbabi, and this is PhotoGuru, the show that will take you from being a photo fizz to a photo whiz, half hour at a time. In this ever-expanding world of photography, from film to digital, your computer to the web, it's nearly impossible to stay on top of all the latest gadgets and gizmos. Whether you're a beginning photographer, just wanting to take better pictures with your Snap-O-Matic, or you're into the high-end gear and you want to shoot like a pro, PhotoGuru will give you the tools and knowledge to navigate the world of photography. A familiar comment I often hear is, when I take a good picture that I'm pleased with, I really don't know how I did it. Today we'll be tackling the oh-so-important to photograph well family vacation. Let's face it, it's always disappointing when you return home from a trip, download those pictures, only to find out they're not quite what you imagined or had in mind. So let's see if we can make your next trip a successful one photographically. I imagine when you head off on a trip, you have a checklist of things you'd like to bring, right? Right?
Turn off the iron?
Yep. Did you lock the doors?
Yep. Guess we're good to go.
Mom? Dad? Where is everybody?
We'll do the same for your photo gear. That way you won't forget anything, and you'll have the right mindset for taking great shots. And by the way, all this information will be on our website at photoguru.tv. Whether you're taking a digital camera or the now old-fashioned yet dependable film-based cameras, make sure you have a reliable one that you've played with at least a few times before your trip. You may even want to bring your manual, so if you do have one of those moments, you can reference it and solve your problem quickly. You may have to decide on which lenses you want to bring and how much or little you wish to add to your travel bag. If you can, bring extra memory cards. Not only will it be great for those extended trips, but it'll give you the flexibility for taking so many more pictures. For your family outing or vacation, these are the essentials in my book. And just remember, when you're on vacation, it's not only the destination, but the journey. Where I come from, whoever falls asleep first is fair harassment material. So make sure you have that camera accessible for those fun, candid moments. When you're photographing your family, there are so many ways to capture them. But let me break it down for you and get you started with a few tried and true techniques. Composing a scene is arguably one of the most important aspects in image making, but it's often not thought about when you're on family vacations, just trying to enjoy yourself and snapping off a few photos. Stick with me, we'll teach you a few basic rules on how to compose better, and once you get it down, you'll be able to zoom in and out, take that great shot, and move on with your trip. First off, remember your camera also works on its side, so don't be afraid to shoot vertical images. Most often, people shoot horizontal images when a vertical can give you a great flow to a scene. The famous war photographer Robert Capa once said, "If your images aren't good enough, you are just not close enough." People often make the mistake of placing too much of their surroundings in the photo. Taking great vacation pictures doesn't necessarily mean capturing everything you see or experience around you, so get in close and fill the frame. Sometimes creating a quality image means getting out of that 5 to 6 foot range and trying a different angle, whether you go high or low. Why don't you try to go down a little bit lower? Yep, keep going. Keep going. Perfect. Not only does it provide a more unique perspective, but often gives you cleaner backgrounds. That's great right there. Perfect. A common misnomer when people take pictures outdoors under these bright, beautiful, sunny conditions is they think, there's so much light out here, I don't need to utilize my flash. I disagree. The extra light from the flash not only fills in the shadows on the faces, but is a much more flattering look. Getting shots of your family just standing around never produce the greatest results. Capturing scenes that involve activities can not only add that special something to your photographs, but who knows? You might even be able to use them for insurance purposes if you can get Dad breaking his leg as he tries to emulate Jerry Rice. Ooh. The main thing to remember is to have fun and experiment. Photography is all about having fun. Some images may turn into duds, but others will turn into studs. Urgh. Another common blunder that occurs when people are photographing their family and friends is they position themselves between the sun and their subject, providing the most light on their subject's face. This often causes the subject to squint heavily since they're forced to stare directly into the sun. And the light now created on the subject is kind of boring and flat. Instead, try a few different methods when it comes to capturing people. One would be to turn your subject away from the sun, called backlighting. And as we slowly turn and face them away from the sun, the light is not only still beautiful, but their eyes are open and relaxed, and I can pop in that flash that I want to for that nice family vacation shot. Another key ingredient to family vacations is the obligatory sightseeing of famous or popular locations. One of my favorite in the San Francisco Bay Area is right here, overlooking the majestic Golden Gate Bridge and the Marin Headlands. When you visit a place like this, it is hard to do it justice in a photo, but one way is to create a grand landscape, including your family in the shot. First, frame or compose your shot, including most, if not all of the location, here being the bridge. Then, find a place where your family can stand. If you're not able to bring a PhotoGuru on your trip, and by the way, I pack nicely into suitcases if anyone is interested, there are 3 ways in getting yourself in the family shots. My personal favorite is to take a small tripod with me. That way I can always position the camera wherever I want, compose the shot that I wish, and take a great shot of my family, including myself. Now that you're home for your trip, the next question you may ask yourself is, what the heck do I do with all these pictures? And the answer is not to stick them in a drawer or to put them in your family safe for your grandchildren to find. So why not put them to good use? One way of doing so is importing your photos into a visual database in your computer, a software program that allows you to organize and view your photos, search through them quickly, make prints and albums, and email them to family and friends. This program here, it's called iPhoto, it's made by Apple, and if you're a Mac user looking to find an easy way to organize all your digital pictures, this is the way to go. There are a few things you may want to look for and consider asking yourself when it comes to organizing your photos. One is the ease of use. How involved do I want to get in organizing my photos? What platform do I use, and is my computer compatible with this program? Is it Apple? It's Apple. Compatible with Apple, it's right there. I can see now. And 4, what do I want to do with my photos after I organize them? Part of Apple's flagship application for what they call family media, iLife 2006's software package, which retails for about $79, includes a variety of programs, not only iPhoto, but iDVD, iMovie, iTunes, and the recently added iWeb, where you can create your own websites from your photos. All 5 applications are great on their own, but the brilliance that is Apple is they've configured all these programs to work together seamlessly if desired. With iLife, you can create movies, slideshows, websites, music, photo albums. Just remember, why take a picture if you can't use it, print it, display it, mail it, email it, or just brag about it in various forms? So you've had a great trip, taking some of the best pictures of your life, hopefully. You've learned how to store and organize them for the next 2 millennium. And at this point, you can do a variety of things with your photos. After organizing your shots on your computer, another fun way to share your photos is by creating a real-life stamp using one of your shots in a program called Photo Stamps, offered through Stamps.com. The program is not only free and easy to download, but it works seamlessly with iPhoto. So hopefully we've provided you with a few good techniques and ideas and a start to taking better family vacation photos. We may not have turned you into a photo guru yet, but that's for upcoming shows to do. And until then, happy shooting.